Good evening, this is BelGeode and we are back with some more Black Desert Online. This is still the Korean Open Beta. We haven't yet switched over to the NAEU, that is North American European Alpha test just yet. Matter of fact, I'm still waiting to get an alpha key. Can you believe it? I can't. Anyway, since I still have access to this for now, before the IP block goes into effect, I figure I want to show you all a couple more things here in Black Desert. And of course we are here with the ever lovely Ghita. Alright, I am thinking I probably need to head to the beach for this one. So yeah, we're probably just going to run there. I don't feel like grabbing the horse this time. We'll leave Fudge in the stables there. He'll be fine. Lord knows he's died enough times. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I actually bought a boat on the auction, and I'm going to be showing that to you. It's a fishing boat, actually. You can see right there it says fishing boat, and I'm going to be putting this sucker in the water, testing it out, see how, you know, it functions and so on and so forth. I have no idea how to craft these suckers yet, but once I get into the EU NA version, that is going to be something that I'm going to be doing, since that's ultimately going to lead to the version that I'll be playing in live. So I plan on showing you all of that. So yeah, here is ye old map. We are in Heidelberg, of course, my hometown, both in real life and in this game. And we will be traveling north, back to one of the starting type areas. This is, of course, Velia. You know, I've got that other house there. That's where I did the cooking show. And you can see this dude, Croy. He's a guy that we need to talk to. Just like with the stables for the horses, there's a dock master. You've probably seen him in some of my past videos. When you talk to him, you can register your boat there. And that'll, of course, allow you to pull out your boat and sail the open seas. We could, in theory, do that as well on the rivers, but because I am not 100% certain if the rivers are in fact connected to the ocean or if we're going to run into like an invisible border, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go on the ocean and we'll do some island hopping. Come to think of it, I think that'd make a great name for this video. Okay, so it's official. Okay, so Ghita still got her finest garb on. If you remember, that was the video that I posted last week, which was the announcement that we had gotten that the EU NA version was in fact coming soon. Didn't really expect this alpha test to happen so quickly, because I posted that video on, what, October the 14th, I believe, 2015. And within a few days we were informed that the alpha test is going to start on October the 26th, which today, when I'm recording this, it's October 20th. So as you can tell, that's pretty quick. It's like 6 days from now. Next week, Monday, if I'm not too mistaken. Now, from what we've heard so far, the alpha test, the first alpha test, is only supposed to last a week. They have not yet confirmed how many classes we're going to be able to play. But as soon as I find out, of course, I'll let you all know as well. I'm hoping Valkyrie will be in there because, well, obviously I need to recreate a new Ghita. But if Valkyrie is not there, my fallback is going to be to go with the Sorceress, and I'll create Alianis, Ghita's sister. And if you're wondering what I was just showing off there, I'm going to switch up her clothing because, let's face it, running in a dress like this has got to be horrendous. So let's give her... There we go. And that actually kind of looks a little piratey there. I like that. I kind of like that. She's got a little spyglass there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's perfect boat wear right there. Alright. And yes, that is one of the things that I really do enjoy about this game is the incredible costuming. Never thought I would say it. Grown man playing with virtual dolls. I'm playing dress up with my dolls here. And you know what? I ain't ashamed. I ain't ashamed. Don't hate. Don't hate. You know you wish you had clothes like that. Alright, so we're halfway to Velia anyway. We're on the Heidel pathway here. We'll go back to the no HUD view. Kind of like that. I don't like the fact that I keep running into enemies, but I highly doubt that Daum's gonna change that. They like their pathing exactly as it is, and that's the price you pay for getting the auto run. get to knock into everybody along the way. But we're almost to our destination. Once we get to Velia, I'm just going to head straight to the docks. The other thing that I was thinking of doing was, I don't think I actually showed you all how to fish. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not an expert just yet in fishing. I know that there's like better tiers of poles that you can use, there's better bait that you can use. I've never caught a damn thing in this game fishing, so this is going to be as much a learning experience for me as it is me trying to teach you all how to do this. I don't know what all is going to be changing once we get the EU NA version. They could revamp a lot of these systems for all we know. But that's part of the reason why I'm looking forward to getting into the alpha test so that I can, you know, give you like a first-hand account and you know what to expect when we actually get our hands on this game. Alright, so here we are in Velia, and I believe the guy that has the fishing rods is going to be close to the guy with the docks. Or the guy on the docks, I should say. Let me see, is there anything I could possibly sell some of this stuff if I can find a vendor. Hey, look at that! There's a vendor right there. Okay, oh, I like this lady. She's a material merchant. Hello, long time no see there, Zelda. Or should it be Zelda? Alright, I'm going to get rid of all of the garbage that's hanging out in here because it's weighting me down somewhat. And let's see, I don't think I'll ever need these. I used these for a quest in Heidelberg, basically just handed over to this little chick. But I don't think I'm going to do that quest again. Plus, if I'm not going to get access to this server again in the near future, then there's no point in my even holding on to most of this rubbish. Alright. I did notice that the GMs mailed all of us extra water and tea, which, if you remember from Ghita's trip to the desert, we needed those in order to survive the harsh desert. I don't know why they gave us those extras there, but I haven't been back to the desert since, so I guess they will be wasted. We're going this way. Alright, so here is the dock. You can see the guy that we need to talk to is already highlighted. I need to stop here, though. This is the warehouse dude where you keep all your storage, kind of like your bank vault. And I need to talk to you, sir. Okay, I don't really have too much space in here. A lot of this stuff is stuff that I put in there from Tanya, you know, my ninja, Kunoichi. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I still have stuff that I've yet to receive. Oh, crap. Oh, that was the stove. Okay, because there's another house that I own that I can put that stove in there for Tanya. Alright, I might want to transport some stuff from Velia to Heidelberg as well, so I may as well show you how that's done. So yeah, we're going to dispatch, we're going to choose our destination, and I've got houses in all of those locations, that's why they all pop up. Shipping method is going to be wagon, obviously. And I want all of my resources in the Heidelberg warehouse because that's the one that's got the biggest space for me. You gain more inventory and warehouse space, well, mainly warehouse space, by owning more houses, and I own the most houses in Heidelberg. So we're going to get rid of all of these resources here, all this wood that I've got hanging around here, and possibly some of these rocks as well. Because I do have other stacks of this resource there, so I'm thinking that will work. So it's going to cost me about 819, and there we go. You just click dispatch and you're done. So eventually, what will happen, let me switch to the map here. Eventually, on the map, you will see a little carriage that will leave Velia and travel that road that Ghita just ran down all the way to Heidelberg. I don't know how long it takes before it actually spawns out. I know there is a bit of a delay, because just like everything else in Black Desert, nothing is really instantaneous. If you send workers out to do work for you, it takes them a while to leave their house and, you know, walk over to where they need to go. And damn, girl, you're looking fine, kitty lady. Check you out. Wow, okay. Sorry, mild distraction there. Ah, look, we've got a fisher person around here, an actual real-life fisher person. And this is an NPC fisher person. Let's see if this is the guy with the quest. How to get a fishing rod. Yep. Tell Creole something. Okay. That rascal Creole. Alright, we'll go talk to that rascal Creole. Where the hell is Creole? Oh. Well, I guess I should have figured. It's the otter dude. Okay. Yeah, those guys love to fish. Yo, Creole! Oh, you got a quest too? Damn. There is the fishing rod, the very top item there, natural log bend. I'm sure it'll actually be labeled fishing rod once we get the English version, but for now, we'll call it a natural log bend. The rest I'm thinking is all bait and stuff like that, but obviously I can't use it, it's in red. And he's got some quests as well too, I noticed, so I'm wondering if I should take his quest, because that might actually teach me how to fish. Okay, this is just general knowledge that he's giving me here. Creole and the starfish. Hey. Nice big pockets. I like big pockets. Oh, he's gonna give me inventory space. 2-slot bag expansion. Alright, I will take that. I will take that. Whatever I gotta do for you, buddy, I will do it. Sounds like a plan to me. I have no idea what he wants me to do with the starfish, but we'll figure it out. Mandongyo. Okay. He keeps calling everyone organoleptics. I can't wait to find out what that actually means. What kind of rewards are we getting for this here? Looks like bait. Well, hell, I'll take that. 40 contributions, paste bait, and Cheer 2 recovery, which I have no idea what that is. Alright. I will do this quest for you. I have no idea what the hell a mandongyo is, but we'll try and catch one, if that's what we're supposed to do. Okay, so we talked to Otter Dude, and already we've got a little yellow circle, actually a couple of yellow circles, on our map. But here's the guy we came to see, because we need to register our boat. So there we go. Ferry being. They're probably going to be called like harbor masters or something in our version of it. And what do you want me to do? I have no clue because I can't read Korean. Huh. But I will go to the dock. You'll notice it says that we can register stuff. You'll see the little arrow pointing down there, and there's our registration for fishing boats. We want to right click on that sucker, and it should allow us the option to name it. Oh, wait a minute. I think I might have to move that little screen. There we go. I'm going to name this boat, we'll go with Ghita, Tanya, and Alianis's last name. Traditionally, they're always called the Shrike Sisters. So yeah, we're going to call the boat the Shrike. There we go. It's right there. So now whenever we're ready to pull out the boat, we will do exactly what we did with the horse. We just click on it, and you see where it says Take Mount? That's what we're going to do. If we ever decide we want to change the boat name, we can do that as well. If we want to sell it, obviously we can do that as well. But I don't want to do that. I just bought the damn thing. Okay, and there is a lady fishing. You can see over her head part of the little mini game that she can see. I don't know if she's actually at the keyboard, but I hope she catches something. That's an interesting outfit there. What in the hell is that? Is that like Japanese schoolgirl or something? Jeez. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Something about a starfish. Are we supposed to fish to get this starfish? Is that what's going on here? I don't even know. Yeah, I'm thinking we probably need to do that. Okay, and then the other one has a picture of a fish. And that's the mandongyo. So yes, I can only assume that what we're going to need to do there is equip our fishing rod and attempt to go fishing, and that'll probably clear it up. This boat in front of me is a ferry. You can hop on this ferry and it will take you to other parts of the world. Some of these will take you as far east as Calfion, or not Calfion, but Valencia. Valencia is the desert area. And I really didn't mean to jump in the water, but yeah, apparently Ghita wanted to go swimming, so there we go. Alright. Fishing rod, you equip it just like you would a weapon. In fact, it takes both of your weapon slots, so it takes away the weapon and the shield that the Valkyrie has. Alright, so now we're ready to fish. A lot of that, of course, will be translated later once we get our version, but here is the general gist of it from my understanding. You hit the space bar. She casts the line. Big, huge fly right out there. Why we need one that big for a small fish, I have no idea, but hey, I'm just going to go with it. And now we wait. Just like most games that have fishing in there, this is pretty much what you do. And I will tell you right now, I am no stranger to fishing in-game or in real life. I especially love it in-game because, well, I don't have to stand outside. And I have been in-game fishing since Star Wars Galaxies, and I have always enjoyed it. It's just one of those things that I do in-game that most people find boring as all hell, but I could do this shit for hours. Seriously, I'm not even kidding you. As far as real life, not so much. Alright, so we got... Alright, that happened a little bit too quick, so I'm going to explain what I just did there. I hit the space bar again in order to capture the fish. Once I got that little thing pop up over my head, and you saw that we got a starfish, so that'll complete that quest. And there's going to be a little mini game at the bottom where the little slider goes from left to right, and it goes at varying speeds. You got to catch it on the right hand side by hitting the space bar just at the right time. That's how you catch a fish. I'm going to do some more fishing so you'll see it in closer detail, because I realized that happened way too fast. Alright, I will take my bags. Thank you so much there, organoleptic. Exchange the starfish. Yes, yes. True fisherman doesn't need all that fancy gear. Well then, I will keep that in mind. Now, one thing I do notice is Ghita does have some movement issues when she does have the fishing pole on. She can't turn nearly as quickly as she could when I had just her regular gear. Alright, but we're going to go fishing again. We're going to do this a couple more times here because I think we need to grab this other fish for the other quest here. Okay, so once again we're waiting. As soon as we get that little fish icon pop up over our head, we're going to hit space, and then we're going to wait for the mini game to start. And of course, the idea is to hit it when it reaches the right side of the bar. If we hit it on the left side, then we're going to lose our fish. Basically, it swims away. That's all there is to it. It's just a little fun mini game. Well, fun in my opinion, anyway. I don't know if you feel the same way. You're probably already tuned to a different video by now. All right, so eventually we will get a bite. Yep. 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 Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so she gets into that pose. We hit space, and there we go. Ah, crap. I missed. Sorry, Ghita. That's what I get for talking and fishing at the same time. Okay, let's try this again. Be very quiet, people. Ghita needs to concentrate. Shh. You there in the back. I hear you. Shut up, man. Alright. Any minute now, this fish is going to bite. Provided that boat doesn't scare him away. Notice there's a couple other players around here fishing too. There's one there. There's one there. There's one the other way. Fishing's big business, you know. You make some decent cash doing that in the game. If you sell it to the right people, that is. It's kind of like Arcade in that regard. I kind of liked fishing in Arcade too. That's one of the few things that I did enjoy in Arcade. That and the boating, which ironically is what we're going to be doing in this video. Anyway, I'm making too much noise. Shh. Shh. We got one. We got one. Spacebar. Okay, Annie. Hit it! Got it! Good! Yes! The nibbles are appropriate. Oh, crap. How do I do this part? Oh, shit. I just remembered. I gotta hit the D, the A, and... Damn it! Sorry again, Ghita. Yeah, I'm just such a noob. Okay, so... You get the basic idea of fishing, right? We can stop doing this now, right? No. We still haven't finished up that quest that we have to do. But I am going to talk to you. Do you have anything for me here? Yes, you do. You've got the boat. Give me my boat, please. Okay. Alright. So we're going to change things up a bit here. I still need to go fishing to finish up this quest, but here is my boat. Just like the horse, you'll see it has a little menu over it, and R should be to ride on the boat. So we're going to stand right here at the wheel, and I'm going to go ahead and click R, and voila! We are now amidst a myriad of wood. And that is not nearly as kinky as it might sound. Okay, so we are on the high seas, kind of, sort of. Need to turn this way. I don't want to hit those rocks over there. Alright, we are back on the high seas. Go ahead, Ghita, you can do this. Now, I still need to finish up that quest, so we're not going to go island hopping just yet. I'm going to go this way and put this boat on the other side where there are no other player boats. Actually, wait. Got an idea here. Let's do the fishing thing first. We'll get that out of the way. And then we'll go ahead and move the boat afterwards when we go to return the quest. Alright, so here's how we're going to do that. Can I walk around here without falling off the boat? The answer is no, friends. The answer is no. Okay. We're back. I just need to get her to turn around, which is going to be quite difficult holding that fishing pole. Okay, there we go. I think we got something. I think we got it. Let's put her on the bow here. There you go. Looking good, Ghita. Looking good. Alright, let's do this. Fishmaster 3000, starring Ghita Shrike. Okay, so we're waiting again. As you can see, the boat is obviously collidable once it is spawned. So any player could jump on this sucker, but I think the jury's still out as to whether or not any other player can drive the boat. It's not like Arcade in that regard. I think I'm the only player who can actually use this boat, since of course it is my boat. I have not yet confirmed whether or not you can do it in a group. You know, like if you're in a group with someone, have them drive the boat and you basically just chill. I don't know if it can be done that way. Somebody will have to help me out on that one. Fluffy Quack, where are you? Alright, so we're waiting for this fish to bite, and hopefully I'll be able to get it on board this time. Now, when they first started with the boats and whatnot, as you can imagine, they were buggy as hell. I think this is probably as close to perfect as they're going to be able to get with these boats. Obviously, there's still clipping issues with boats going inside of each other, but you know what? I don't really think that's a critical thing. Alright. Yep, here we go. Here we go. She's assuming the position. Space! Okay, and we'll wait for it to go to the right. Got it! And give me that letter sequence. D, D. Got it! And we got our first fish, folks. We got a Mandongio. That looks a hell of a lot less impressive than I thought it was going to be. Huh. Okay, well, if we wanted to, we could cook with this sucker, but no, we're supposed to bring it in for the quest, so with that in mind, that is going to be the extent of the fishing that we're going to do for right now. I'm going to go ahead and put her weapons back on. We've got the starfish. Wait, I thought we exchanged that. I guess we didn't. Okay. Alright, so we'll press R and get back behind the wheel. We're going to go to the other side where there are no boats, just like I said before, except I didn't actually do it. And once we get close to the shore, I'll go ahead and have her jump off. I think those are NPCs fishing over there. Yeah. Yeah, those were the ones that we were standing next to before. Alright, so I'm going to go on the other side of this boat here to kind of make it easy for me to get the hell out of here once I'm done returning these quests. We just ran aground, but I think I can maneuver us to the right here. Something like that. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. So we'll leave the Shrike here, and we'll go turn in our quests. Seems pretty easy, huh? Oh, I need to go this way. Seems very easy, and from my understanding, it can be very rewarding if you make stuff with the fish or sell the fish. Great, well done. Thank you so much, little otter buddy. I really do appreciate the vote of confidence, and thank you for the paste bait. That might come in handy at some point in time in the future. Good deal. We'll collect that. And he's got another quest. Really? Oh, you still need that starfish, don't you? Okay, there you go. And you need that Mandongyo. Have mother... What?! Dude! You got a dirty otter mouth! I can't believe I just read that. I want to see if that gets translated to the English version. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, we'll take your quest. Why not? You've done right by us so far, even if you do have a potty otter mouth. Alright, what do we have over here? Oh, there's 2 fish token things. I believe those are also a currency that you can use to get stuff later on, but I'm not going to be doing that much fishing that I collect a lot of fish tokens. I am, however, checking to see if there's anything I can dry, because of course he was saying something about drying the fish, which does kind of make sense there, except I think it took away our fish, so we can't really do that. Okay, moving on. Alright, now that we've got the fishing portion of our show out of the way, we are going to board the Shrike. Let's do some island hopping. There is a good portion of this map that is covered with water and lots of little islands, and I would like to see them all. Of course, I will probably not be showing them all to you, but I would at least like to start to explore some of this area here. We'll see what waits for us on the high seas. Alright, there's a big island here. I'm thinking this is where we're going to go first. It looks like it might be a somewhat long trip, but I'm pretty sure we can make it. We're off! And we are off. The music should be changing to the ocean type music, which I kind of like because it features like a bass guitar. Or actually it sounds more like a double bass. But it's really cool. And of course, me being a bass player, yeah, I'm kind of partial to that sort of thing. Alright, so that looks to be another person fishing, and look, they're wearing their fishing costume. Now, that costume looks crazy as hell, but there is a reason for it. It actually does improve your fishing ability from what I hear. Although, I would never have Ghita wear it in a million years. Alright, but, yeah, we need to go this way, I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking that the auto travel also works on the water, so I'm trying to set us up in a way that we can just automatically do that and I don't have to keep holding down these buttons. Well, really I'm only holding down the W button, but still. But yeah, the boats have definitely come a long way since the first closed alpha test that the the South Korean server had. I don't think this was made in North Korea. When they first brought out boats, you could definitely tell it was a work in process because there was like water coming into the boat and it just looked all manner of horrible. But I would say they've done a pretty good job debugging this and it actually looks sweet. We've got a nice first-person view here that appears to be an automatic thing because of the thing that's behind Ghita right now, which I'll try to show you in a moment here. But it would appear that that thing would cause clipping issues with the camera, so they just automatically have it going down. Why am I going to the right? I thought I had this thing on auto travel. Huh. No, instead I'm heading for the rocks. Okay. Apparently Ghita's decided she wants to go elsewhere. Alright, babe, stay with me here. Okay, so we're going this way. Probably gonna stop at a few of these islands along the way to that big island because, of course, this game is all about exploration and you do get more knowledge for exploring the areas, so that is a good thing. I'm going right again. What in the hell? Oh, you know what? My joystick is still connected from the other night when I was playing DCS World. Alright, hold on. I gotta do this carefully here. I'm also removing the profile that I've got my Cytec joystick on, so that way none of the buttons will work. Okay, are we going straight now? We're not going to the right? No rudder action? Okay, we're good to go. And yeah, you see the thing behind her there. That's what's causing this thing to go first person mode. It's not really a true first person mode, it's just that the camera's clipping. But all the same, it does kind of look pretty good. Kind of like that. And this water is really cool. I love this. That is definitely one thing that I judge games on, is the type of water texture and whatnot that they have. And if you have been watching my Microsoft Flight Simulator videos, you know that I've agonized over the water. I've made tons of different changes to it to try and get it to look better. And I think I got it to a good place right now. I used the FS water configurator, and that seemed to do the trick. But anyway, you don't need to hear about all of that because you came here for Black Desert, didn't you? Alright, so we are sailing on the open seas then. And as I stated before, there are ferries that will take you around the world. And you could go all the way east, you could go all the way west, or at least as far as you can go. I'm still trying to figure out what this fisherman's token is here too while I'm at it. Collect tokens and exchange them for... okay, I see. So yeah, it is kind of like a currency that I can use. Alright, I'm going to organize my inventory while I'm traveling here. Because that's just something I do, damn it. That is just something I do. They also have what looks like Spanish galleons in the game, which, of course, if you've played arcades before, you've probably seen those designs already. The ones that I have seen in Black Desert only seem to be ferries, and they're more long-distance ferries. I'm not sure if they are connected with you actually transporting goods the way that you would with the wagon, like what we did back in Velia, or if it's just simply to transport people from one side of the world to the other. I have ridden on it once, and there's like nobody on board except one NPC, and actually I don't even think there was an NPC in a galleon. I think there was an NPC in a smaller boat that we saw back at the docks there. Alright, so it is a lovely afternoon. Get a good view here. But you hear the music that I was talking about, though. I love that bass guitar there. That's awesome. I still think it's a double bass. It actually sounds more like a double bass than a bass guitar. Trying to get a good angle here. I know if you put the camera below the water, it'll mute the music, so to speak. Oh, we discovered a new place. Marie Benoit Island. Or is it Benoit? Yeah, it might be Marie Benoit Island. It's been a while since I've spoken French. Okay, well, maybe we should investigate this. I don't see any white sandy beaches, but I do see a pretty steep cliff there. We might be able to just slide the boat up close. Hop out. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, Ghita, right here is good. Oh, we got guys on this island here. Well, now, what is this all about? You guys friends or foe? You're a Cox warrior. Oh my god, Jesse Cox's minions are on this island. Sorry, dudes. You gotta go. You gotta go. As much as I like Jesse Cox in his videos, no, you are not inhabiting this island. It's just not happening today, buddy. Seems like forever since I've actually done any combat here. And I'm missing. Oh, crap. Alright, well, there's one. Okay. Took out Cox and Crandor in one fell swoop. And we learned a little bit about them, too. Very nice. Alright, looks like there's a couple more. You can see the red dots on my mini-map. I'm going to try and get a better vantage point up here. Okay, there's one guy there. Oh, crap, there's a whole hell of a lot more. They must be on the other side of this hill. Alright, so you will go ahead and take out. You're in the wrong place, the wrong time, son. You're about to go down. See, this is why I love the Valkyrie. I've tried many of the classes in this game. I keep coming back to this class. There is just something about it that I absolutely love. Oh, wait. We just passed some dude back there. You know what? We'll leave him be. We'll get him on the way out. I want to see what's on the other side of this island here. Alright, can I get up here? climb every mountain here. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got? Oh wait, there's a question mark down there. Okay, so that's an actual NPC that we can talk to. There he is! Perfect, okay. Dude! We just fought our way through Cox warriors to go talk to you, so you better be good. It did not get me bored. Really? Around the mean was that the treasure? Oh, you don't say. Okay, well, you and your little goblin dudes have fun. I'm gonna, like, catch my breath. Hey, look, there's one of those galleons I was telling you about. So yeah, those are basically, as far as I can tell, just for transporting players from one side of the world to the other. I don't see any other purpose for those things. I don't think you can own them. I don't think you can build them, or at least I haven't run into any player ones yet. I know that was a thing that you could do in Arcade. I'm going to take a picture, by the way. This might be our title shot. And I'm also going to take whatever herbs are in here. But yeah, I don't know what the story is behind those galleons. I would like to say that eventually we'll be able to craft that. That would be awesome to have like some naval action there. But I don't know if that is a thing yet in Black Desert, and we probably won't know for a while. Hey there, dude! I totally missed you. Let's try this again. Allow me to introduce you to my girl, Ghita. That's right. She will kick your ass 10 ways to Sunday. And she'll throw you down. And she'll stomp on your head. That is just how she rolls. Ah, the Valkyrie love. I love it. I love it. And whatever you do, don't bleed on her lovely pirate outfit. Just no bueno. Oh, what the hell? There's another guy there. They're all, like, respawning. What is this? Ooh, pirate treasure! Oh, no, you did not, son. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Didn't your mama ever tell you not to hit a lady? I will smack the black out of you. Actually, you don't even look black. What the hell are you? I don't even know. You're gonna die anyway. I used to tell that to my daughter all the time, because of course my kids are mixed. I will slap the black out of you. Come to think of it, I still tell her that. She's 20. What is this? Wood. We just got a bunch of junk lumber. That's amazing. And weed. Junk, lumber, and weed. There's a life lesson in this, kids. I'm gonna take a picture. I want a picture with Captain Bloody Boots' treasure here. There we go. There we go. That works. That works. That might not be our title shot, but I will keep that one on my desktop. Perfect. Wonder if I can get another picture with the skulls. Ah, crap. It just disappeared. Alright, well. Oh, there's another guy. Wait, isn't this the same guy from the last time? Oh! You got knocked the F out! Alright, we'll go ahead and take you down. We call this the Dance of Death, because the more Ghita dances, the deader you're gonna get. Oh, you brought a friend! Alright, well, 3 can dance. That's fine. Keep this up, dead can dance, too. Kudos if you actually know that band. Ah, son, I just drove you back into the waters. Get thee behind me, Satan. Or something like that. Alright, there we go. We're done. I think I'm getting more valuables off of these guys than I am in their treasure chests, which is a little bit unfortunate, but, you know, I think I can deal with it. These guys are carrying all the money anyway. So the real treasure is killing these guys. Alright, but I think we've had enough fun. Where in the hell did I leave the boat? Oh, there it is. Alright. Let us continue our journey. Whoa! Don't fall. Okay, you can fall this way. Whew, that was close. Now, I did notice on the icons above the boat, just before I got Ghita into the boat, that I believe there is storage on here. There's, like, actually an inventory thing that you can do. What in the hell are we doing pointing this way? Oh, the auto travel. That's what's doing it. Okay. not a problem. So we're gonna go this way. Oh, we're in the Northwest Ballet Islands. Very nice. Alright, we'll engage the auto travel, and hopefully that'll get us tracking the way that we need to be. It's a veritable nautical adventure. Alright, yeah, that's where we need to go. Okay, looks like it's going to be a straight shot. Now, I might stop at that island on the right, and maybe also... Wait, let me see. How many islands are there? I don't want to stop at all the islands. I am going to want to stop at the one on the right, though, I think. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and eat this because this is player-made food that gives you buffs. You can see the buffs just popped up there. And actually, I've never actually mentioned the buffs before. The one on the far left is something you get from the GMs. That increases the money that you get for loot. And then the three on the right are what I just now got for eating that food. Serendia Special. You may see some Viking ships along this journey here. Those are bandits. If I were traveling as a merchant, like if I had like a merchant's pack on my back or something like that, those guys would probably be attracted to it and will try to kill us. But because this ship is empty and I don't really have anything that they would find interesting, they're probably going to leave us alone. Which is good, because I want to get out of this area. I don't trust any area named the Crohn's Islands. Reminds me of Crohn's disease. That's a very bad thing. It's a very debilitating thing. Alright, so we're going to get out of the Crone Island. And I guess we're going to track this way. I'm wondering if I can get close to the island and get credit for the exploration like we did with that last island that we were at. Because I think some of these islands are too big, so we would actually need to walk on terra firma and explore all of the islands before we get credit for it. And that is a very odd angle, but yeah, we're going to go with that for a little bit here. Alright, so we've got a whole ton of decisions here, because it looks like we still got a long ways to go before we reach that main island way back there. But it does look like we are opening up portions of the map, which is also a good thing. Now, this video is not going to last too much longer. I'm going to break it up into parts here. We're only going to have, I'm thinking 2 parts. I only want to make 2 videos. I do have an ultimate goal as to where I want to get to, and holy hell, what is that? Is that a shark? Where are you? Where did you go, fishy? Oh, there you are. Can't tell if that's a shark or a tuna or some other kind of fictitious black desert type fish. I don't even know. Wow. It looked cool, though. I suppose eventually we'll be able to fish for that. Alright, we are in the Nox area. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to break this video up into 2 parts. So what I'm thinking is, when we get to the next island that I can explore, I'm going to basically find a nice safe spot. Hopefully it won't be overrun with Cox warriors, or pirates for that matter. And we'll go ahead and stop this portion of the video there, and then we'll pick it up and do some more island hopping in the next portion. And like I said, I do have a plan. I do know where my ultimate destination is going to be, but we'll get to that in the next video. Alright, so there is nothing on the map, but judging by that really jagged track, I'm thinking it's trying to route us around this island. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up to the beach here, and this would be the perfect spot for us to kind of chill for a little bit. Plus we can actually explore the island. Okay, Orf's Island. Alright, well we haven't officially explored it, but we did get the name, so this is good. I'm just waiting for the knowledge thingies to come up. Nope, that's not it. That's something about a guild mission. Alright, this looks like a good spot, and look at those lazy-ass node managers. Oh, don't that beat all. This is apparently the place to go if you want to unwind. Alright, Ghita, well let's get out of here. I guess we can go swimming again, why not? Okay, so we're going to talk to the node manager because eventually we will want to connect all these nodes if we're planning on doing trading and so on. So, hello there. Mercure something up, I do not. Okay. And we're also going to talk to them and gain whatever knowledge they have, because that is also a way that you level up. Alright, so there we go. Orf's Island. Cool. And as you can see, the big island that we're trying to get to is right over there. So we are about halfway to this particular destination. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to climb every mountain. We'll get to the top of this place, and we'll call this video done. I hope you learned something about the fishing. Bear in mind, I am pretty sure that some of this might be subject to change once we get the NAEU version. But if they follow standard video game practices, they will keep the vast bulk of this working the same way. In my opinion, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, so Ghita's gonna take a rest here. She's gonna dry off, probably get her some more food and so on. And when we come back, we will continue our island hopping adventure. You can see that very large island behind her. That is going to be our ultimate destination. But as usual, we're going to take the scenic tour so I can talk your ear off. Alrighty, folks. I will catch up with you momentarily. Ciao.